Hey guys, my name is Marlo with Vegas Mini Mansion. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about fixing your messy garage and other messy conditions within your garage. So we're going to get started talking about these floating cabinets and how they save me, guys. Let's get started. All right, guys, so I'm a hard worker just like you guys. I do my brake jobs, I do my oil changes, I detail my vehicle, and I have my quick tools that I utilize that can make a mess in my garage. I was the type of person to where I clean the windows to my vehicle and I'd leave rags and spray bottles and everything just hanging around. And I'll tell you why these floating shelves are the best. But what I like about them is they don't take up floor space. So garages, you know, there's only so much space in the garage, right? And what's cool, like I have this refrigerator right here, but there's some dead space above that refrigerator that I could just put this cabinet here, right? So I have all my towels, my drill, my quick tools. And also, I was the type of person, I'd leave my shoes by the doorstep and leave, you know, practically trip all over all my shoes getting out to go to my vehicle, which I like these that can serve as like a secondary shelf as well. But these are also cool because you can lock up the cabinets and put chemicals inside so kids can't get to them, right? It was so cool. I've been waiting for like a plain look. You know, these big name brands, they cost an arm and a leg for these cabinets, but I found these inexpensive ones online. I'll put in the description, if you like these, I'll put a link in the description of the top 3 that are inexpensive and pretty cool. I wanted the plain look. You know, I don't want, it feels like if you buy those name branded ones, they have the logo and it makes you feel like you got to purchase everything by them. But yeah, guys, I created a how-to video. If you're not going to get these actual cabinets, still watch to the end so you know how to install floating cabinets into the drywall. So part of this video is also to help you install. Also, what fixed my messy garage is the overhead storage here. I created another video on how to install the overhead storage here. So watch that video. I already have that one. But here you guys go. Also, what makes messy garages, I have plants and trees right outside my garage, and the leaves get in my garage easily. So if you don't like sweeping, the new school is getting one of these wet, dry vacuums, guys. These things are so powerful. You don't got to spend so much time just sweeping up the mess in your garage. A lot of people have hobbies too, woodworking. This cleans up the mess easily. Leaves, dirt, everything, guys. Highly recommend getting one of those. But yeah, please watch the how-to video, and you saved my life, guys. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Fixed my mess. You know, as hard workers, we get crap done, but we will get a little disorganized. So there you go. All right, guys, we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. We're going to install these floating cabinets easily. Please follow along because they're pretty much the same for all floating cabinets on how to find the wooden planks behind the wall. And even if your wooden planks aren't evenly spaced, I'll show you how to install these in drywall, guys. So continue to follow the channel and leave a comment or a like. That'd be awesome, guys. See you. All right, guys, so we're going to put up this other floating cabinet here. So the first step is to discover how high you want your cabinet to be from the floor. So I chose 55 inches. You can choose however you want. So I marked the dot right here, right? So I have the dot there. This is the instructions for any floating cabinet. So hopefully you watch this and replay this video. So our goal first is to level the cabinet on the wall. So how you do that, there's going to be a backing to your floating cabinet, right? So I attached this leveler stick. See, you can see this leveler stick, and you must utilize one of these, right, to level your cabinet. So see that bubble, how it moves? So I have this little leveler stick has a magnet on it, right? And you're gonna, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, but you're going, here, let me get this. I'm moving it back and forth, but there you go. So that bubble is right in the center there. That means this floating cabinet is going to be leveled, right? So what you're gonna do, see these little holes here? You're gonna mark those holes with the pin because that's where your screws are gonna be. All 4 of them, right? You're gonna mark them and then you can take the back plate off. And this is gonna be the same for any cabinet. Okay, so I have this sitting right there. If you don't have anything for it to set on, you could just put this leveler stick on top. Here, I'll show you. On top. All right, doesn't matter. This has a magnet on it, so you can find one with the magnet. But there you go. You just look for that bubble and then mark the little eyes there. Next step, guys. So guys, so when putting up your floating cabinets, you need to understand that your studs are not always going to be evenly spaced perfectly to whatever cabinet you got. So this cabinet has it had a stud on this side, but on this side there's no stud. So I had to use anchors on the right side, and on the left side I didn't need anchors because there was a wood plank, right? So your goal is to find the wood planking in the back. So I highly recommend getting a sensor like this if you truly need to find the wood planking in the back, but it's not required, guys. I'm going to show you why. But you want to get one of these because you don't want to be drilling where there's electrical wire. See how it warns me? There's electrical wiring. It's because there's a light switch right there. But you have to have one of these in every household because you're always going to need to put something up on the wood planking. But it's not required. What you want to do is, here's these anchors here. Utilize these anchors here, and each one is rated for 50 pounds each. So 50 times 4, that's 200 pounds. It's not like you're going to put 200 pounds in these cabinets anyways. There's only so much stuff you can fit in there, right? So I'm going to show you how to put these anchors and make these holes. All right, guys, so I marked with the pin where I'm going to put my screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next step is to make a pilot hole. So here's my screw. I mean my drill bit here. And it's very simple. You're just gonna go really slow. You put it right on there. Don't go too fast. Just go nice and slow. No rush. And there's wood right there, right? So we got lucky. We found wood, which is good. But no wood is required. If there's no wood behind there, you use the anchors. Okay, guys? So there's gonna be wood there. So you gotta prep it. We gotta go a little deeper because there's wood and it's nice and hard, okay, guys? So there you go, right there. Do this one. So for mine, the anchors are not required. But if you need anchors, you're gonna need to use a fatter one that is fatter. So this one right here is real thin for my screw. If you're using anchors, you need one of these thick ones. Usually they come in a kit you can get from Home Depot. I'll try to put a link in the description so you can find one on Amazon. But this one came with these anchors here. If you're gonna use anchors, use something like this, as you can see. Alright guys, so I'm putting up my floating cabinets here. So as you can see here, there's studs right here. But over here, there's no studs at all. So that's what's good about these floating cabinets, is that they're not so heavy to where you have to find studs, right? It's fortunate that we did find studs here, but over here, there's no stud here. There's no wood plank here. So they have these specialty anchors, and there's all kinds online. I'm using this one. It's rated for 61 pounds per anchor. So do the math, 4 times 61. So that's more than enough. But all I did was I have my drill bit here. You just drill a hole. You take your anchor, you stick it in. Right, it's right in there. It's nice and snug. And then we're gonna put the back plate on. But over here, we don't need the anchor. We could just drill it straight into the wood here. You understand? So that may happen to you like it happened to me. So if you don't have a wood plank here, you just put another anchor. Anchor there, anchor there, anchor there, anchor there. So we're gonna put the back plate on. All right guys, so I just held up the shelf against the wall like this. And then I just slipped the screws in, because remember we already pre-made the screws. I kind of like put them in halfway. And it's holding up right now. So my next step is I have to utilize a hammer drill, right? So you have the hammer logo, because that wood back there is very strong. It would be too difficult just to screw it in with a regular drill. If you have anchors back there, then it's easy. But if there's wood, hard wood, you got to put it in the hammer setting. And we'll do it right now. I'll show you. Just get your drill in there. And the hammer drill just gets it. Gets it in there nice and snug, guys. So that's all you guys do. Hey guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. My whole goal was to help you, give you a better understanding on why floating shelves are a good option for your messy garage, and also to give you a how-to video as well, guys. So hopefully I was able to help you out, and I'll see you guys in the next project, okay?